Hi, it's Amy from ULC Seminary, and today I'd like to talk about habits. I've talked about them before, how to make changes, things along those lines. Today I'm just sort of looking at the nuts and bolts of it, the advantages and such. I had for myself over the last year just a horrendous year. Lots and lots of stressful things happened, and it all was just getting by. I'm still not 100%, but getting there. One of the things that has helped me over this last year to get through it is creating some habits. Prior to this last year, I've always been basically terrible at habits. I'd say something like, I'm gonna do this, and a week would go by and I might do it for a week, and then no, I just sort of noticed after a while that I wasn't doing it anymore. I'm like, that didn't really work. So what this last year that I've been doing that really has been effective for me for habits is to find habits that are convenient. I think one of the reasons that we do things that we shouldn't do, I use that shouldn't do, is because it's easy, because it's convenient. And really most of us would like to take the easy way. Why not? It requires less thought and less effort. So what I've been noticing, first of all, when creating some positive habits, some certain things that I can count on doing every day in a certain way, that when I'm under stress, like I was this last year, it helps me get through the day and get things done that need to get done. And makes me feel a little less lost. Because sometimes when I'm feeling stressed, and maybe you've noticed this as well for yourself, is that it's just hard to think straight. It's hard to get anything done. You go, God, where'd the day go? Why did I walk into the room? What was I doing? So what I've been finding is that it's possible to make some good habits that are close to things that you're already doing. One of the things that I started with to work on my habits is drinking more water. I read on Facebook that drinking 12 cups of water a day will plump out your skin and your lips and it'll improve everything, blah, blah, blah. I've never drank enough water in my life because I think thyroid issues is something that's common that's what tells you when you're thirsty. So I decided to force myself to drink water. I tried it for a few weeks, the 12 cups a day, and then I found that it didn't do any of those things that it was suggested. But the upside was that I started to recognize when I was thirsty, and that's a bonus right there. So I dropped down to more like 9 a day, and I thought, well, 9 glasses a day, that's pretty good. But the way that I managed to do this, because I'm finding that, okay, just drinking water, it's boring and I don't want to do it, etc. So what I found is if I have water by my bed, in the morning I get up and I just chug-a-lug the whole thing. Bam, there's 3. Whoo! And I go, 3 down, 6 to go, and it's close. I managed to find a way to drink another 3 in the middle of the day, and then I do it again, chug-a-lug, towards the evening. And for me, I don't enjoy the just sitting and sipping tea or whatever very much, so I just chug-a-lug, and it's gets it done. And so in order to make this more functional for me, because I can do that, but I like to be efficient. I like to do multitasking and feel like I'm getting a lot done when I'm doing something, especially when it's something I don't really want to do. I started taking my morning supplements and evening supplements at the same time. I split them up so that way I would have stuff to take at night and stuff to take in the morning with the water. So I found out that by doing that, I was then making it more efficient. I needed to take the supplements anyway, but instead of going out and, having them out in the kitchen or whatever, I kept them all by my bed. And that way I get up in the morning, boom, 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 and I'm drinking the water and I'm taking the supplements. 2 things that I needed to do. I also found that instead of opening bottle after bottle after bottle every time, it was worth the 15 minutes twice a month to get little pill holders and fill up everything. And that way I got to take everything that I wanted. It was right there. It only took a minute. And then I also had the water. So it was something close to what I already wanted to do, and it made it convenient. So when that started actually working, which was very exciting, I said, well, gosh, you know, I'm taking these other supplements and I'm supposed to take protein with them. Well, the water, it doesn't have any protein. So what I'll do is, instead of just drinking water in the morning, I'll go out, grab a smoothie cup, throw some protein powder in there and a banana. So I'm just, you know, getting some breakfast in there, vroom, really fast, bring it back in and use that to take my pills. And then, hey, it's already something I'm doing and I'm getting the protein. So it's just, I don't know, I'll give you a recitation of every little habit I have, but I'm finding that by establishing little routines that are close to something I'm already doing and is something I already want to do, it's making it a little bit easier. The other thing is about exercise. For me, whenever I decide that I'm going to do a new exercise routine, I go completely overboard, totally over the top. I know a lot of people do that too. January 1st is very popular membership time at the gyms because everybody's like, New Year's resolution, I'm going to do it. It lasts 2 weeks or maybe a month and then they're back to what they were doing. So what I found is just doing a little. Like my instinct, as I said, I've been doing the tap dancing, I'm getting some good cardio, but I'm not working on my arms and I'm not working on my core. So my first instinct would be, well, I'll start doing, 400 blocks with some weights and I'll do 50 crunches in between and I'll get it all done. And, truth be told, it would have lasted like 3 days. There's no way, because it takes too long. And if it inconveniences my day every day, I'm not going to do it. I know me. I won't. So I found that if I just do 100 blocks, which takes about 3 minutes, and I do 10 sit-ups, I'm getting 100 blocks done, I'm getting 10 sit-ups done. And I can say, I'm okay, I did that. Because it's better to do a little bit every day than a whole lot for a week and then nothing. And this is true of so many things. Everything counts. If you've been receiving my kind words mailings, you'll know, and I've said this on many of them, that everything you do counts. Every smile, every kind word, every gesture, every sit-up, every time you remember to take a supplement. If you walk in your kitchen and don't feel like doing the dishes, but you put 3 of them in the dishwasher and wipe the counter with a paper towel that was left on the counter, bam, you're doing something. Because if you do a little bit, the most that you can in the moment that you can think of that will get you to do it, it all counts. It all adds up. It's like that whole penny a day kind of a thing. Everything counts. And so by doing the habits and doing a little bit every day, it grounds your day. It helps keep you in your body, ready to go, focused on what you're doing, saying, well, let's see. Around this time, I know I open up the windows and oh, well, let's see, I already did that, so what's next? Oh, yeah, I've got to take my supplements, and then I have breakfast. Okay, bam. And then you don't end up at 2 o'clock going, God, I've got a headache. Oh, I didn't eat breakfast today. Oh, no, I never did this or did that. Well, every little thing is getting done. And it's a great way to help get through your day. And it's not something to get stuck in, because some people go, I don't want to get stuck in a rut. Well, if you're stuck in a rut, or you think you are, flip your comforter over. There's something new. Or, I don't know, wear different shoes that day. Or just do something that's different. Instead of having your coffee in the kitchen, have it in the living room, or vice versa. And if you already do these things and switch stuff up, I don't think you have to worry about getting in a rut. You're already doing a great job. So, anyway, that's my thought about habits at this time. I'm Amy from ULC Seminary, and I really hope you have a fabulous day.